Hello, how are you doing? Good. Okay, today we're going to be starting with our stroking. And we always start off with our stroking to get warmed up, right? Yep. Okay, so today we're going to be focusing on our knee bend, getting our hips tucked nice underneath us, and proper arm position in our stroking, okay? So today we're going to be learning a new type of stroking, and it's called Russian stroking. Have you heard of that before? No. Okay, that's all right. So Russian stroking highlights three things. It's going to focus on crosscuts on the end here. We have these lobes down the middle, focusing on inside edges. And the whole time we're going to be focusing on upper body movement with changes of the arms, okay? So the first thing we're going to get started on is our crosscuts. And since we travel around the ice counterclockwise, that's what we're going to be warming up our crosscuts that way, okay?
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot to remember. So I'll show you first thing we're going to work on is circle thrust. So stand right here and I'll show you what I'm going to do, okay? I'm going to keep my arms on the circle, bending right underneath me, and just pushing with the side of my foot, okay? Like that. Can you show me that, please? Bend. Nice. Keep that head up. One more time around. Good. Okay. So I thought that was pretty good. You had some nice bend. You feeling some pain, right? Yeah, that's okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus on the arms then today, all right? So when we're around the circle, come on the circle with me. We're going to try and keep that hand right on the red line in front of us, right? And our back arm should always be just a little bit higher than our front one so we can get some nice bend, okay? I have our elastic friend here, and we're going to use him to get some proper arm position, right? So remember, you got to keep that wrist nice and strong so the elastic stays away from your body. So what we're going to do is just some circle thrusts around the circle with the band, okay? Good. Nice and everything. That's pretty good. Keep going. Perfect. Okay, come back on in, Maria. Feel that from you. Thank you. We can call it Pablo if you'd like. If it makes you happy to call it Pablo. Okay, so we're going to try this again, this time without the elastic band. Hopefully I can see those arms in a nice position. You think you remember how the arms go? Yeah, right in front of you. I'm going to keep that wrist nice. Perfect. Okay, let's see just that on the circle, okay? Bend. Good. One more for me. Keep going. Perfect. Thank you, Marianne. Come on back in. High five for pushing through it, good girl. Okay. So one thing that I was noticing, we were getting much better arm position that time, but we were getting a little bendy at the waist here. Could you feel yourself sort of moving down like this as you were going?
Like I'm all laying down.
Yeah, okay. So what we're going to do to fix that is we're going to keep our hips under us and bend from our knees and ankles instead, okay? So do you know what I mean by hips underneath us? No. Okay. So that's when we're sitting like this, and you see how my shoulders line up with my hips? Good. We don't want to see that, your bum coming out, right? It's not nice. That's where we get our little granny position from. Keep your bum nice underneath you, and we'll be bending from here and your ankles. So would you like to try just that, focusing on your knees and ankles now? Keep that palm under you. Good. Take it a little bit slower for help. Much better. Keep going. Awesome. Very good. Come on in. You took that instruction really well. You were keeping your hips nice underneath you, and it caused much more power. Did you feel how much easier it was to get around the circle and bend from your ankles? Okay. Before we move on to the next part of this, I'd like to bring this guy back because our arms are getting a little bit awkward again. Is that okay? Think we're good to bring them back? Okay, let's do that. Remember, let's do it on the spot here first. So body straight towards me, right? I'm gonna keep that nice and soft. Good, perfect. Let's see those circle thrusts again, okay? Good. Remember to keep your core strong and hips underneath you. That was much better. Come on in. Okay. So when we are doing these cross cuts, we got to lift our foot up from the ground, right? And what should we do to get power? What part of the blade should we be using to get power?
The middle of the blade?
Very good. Yeah, the middle of the blade. So you can find that right in there. And we don't want to be pushing from those toe picks, right? It's not going to get you very much power, and you'll be losing your hips and going forward again, right? So what we're going to be doing this time is circle thrust the same direction, but this time lifting up that foot. So I'll show you what it looks like first, okay? I'll be going around, making sure my arms are in nice position. Then lift that foot, pushing from the side of the blade. Notice how I'm keeping my hips right underneath me as I rise, okay? Go ahead, Marianne. Good. Bend, push. Bend and rise. And rise up. Rise up. Much better. Okay, come in, Miriam. Feeling a little bit sore from that, right? Yeah, okay. We're almost done our cross cut part. One thing I'd like to bring back in is our elastic, because I felt as we were getting better with our rising action, our upper body sort of kicking into the circle. Did you feel that? Instead of hugging the circle, you're doing a bit of a twist, okay? Let's try bringing this guy back in to see if you can help control your arms around the circle, okay? So remember, bend, lift up. I'll come along with you. Bend, lift, up. Good. Down, up. Yeah, keep it right there. Good. And up. Good. Got your balance. Good. Okay, come on in. Thank you for doing that. The next thing we're going to be doing is full cross cuts. You ready for those, guys? Yeah? Okay. No. Well, we gotta do it for a Russian stroking, right? Okay. When I'm doing a cross cut, let's say I cross over. What should I be doing with my foot underneath? Do you know what that's called? This little push here? It's called an undercut, okay? When I do my undercut, do you think I'd get more power from pointing my toe down underneath or up above afterwards? Up above? Actually, you get much more power. Here, let me show you. If I cross, push, and then lift up. Push, then point that toe. See how it looks much better than lifting it up there? Okay. You think you got the idea to do the cross cuts? Okay, let's see, Miriam. Remember our arm positioning. And cross over. Very good attention to the undercut. Good. Keep going. Awesome. Come back in. Woo. You all right? Then our toe pick. We got to go from there, remember? You all right? Let's get you back up.
Ow. That hurts.
Okay. I think we'll do one more time of those cross cuts before we get into the fun lobes, okay? So for our cross cuts, what I'd like to see a little bit more attention on. You had fabulous arms, and your undercut was awesome. I didn't see any toe pushing. You got right underneath, and you had your toe pointed nicely afterwards. One thing I would like to see is a little bit more strength in your core. I saw that you were bobbing a little bit. You can feel that, right? Yeah. So what I'd like to see, try and engage your core. Do you know how to do that? Make it feel a little bit tight. And just like you were sitting right underneath like that, okay? Let's see that one more time, okay? Keep your core tight. Good. So I'll come right here with you. Good. Nice. Keep that up. Good. around the room, okay? So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be traveling from about the blue line there, about to the blue line here, okay? So stay right here and I'll show you sort of what the pattern will look like, okay? So I'll do nice forward skating here, into crossovers, remembering my upper body position and my arm before I reach here, okay? So come on over here and we'll do it together, okay? Okay, let's do it together. You ready? We'll do it. Let's do it. So arms nice out. Let's hug the circle. Right arm in front. Good. Nice. Can I see that one time by you alone? Show me right from there, okay? Thank you. Forward push. Good arms. Keep your core tight. Better. Awesome. Come on in, Miriam. Okay. So the next part of our lesson is going to be focusing on those lobes down the middle, okay? So for our lobes, we're going to be using our inside edges. Remember these guys? Where we're putting our weight on our big toe, okay? So since we're going to be traveling in a straight line, we're going to be working on our upper body movement like we had talked about. I think we should head over to the red line here and we can use it, okay? Let's go over here. So the first thing we're going to be doing is focusing on those arms and our edge power, okay? So I'm going to do little squiggles across the ice here. You can watch first, okay? I'm going to keep my arms hugging the circle, okay? Just keeping nice even and with my hips underneath me, okay? This is a good warm-up for keeping your thighs warm and keeping your hips underneath you, okay? So can I see just that, please? Nice bend. Together. Awesome. Come on back. Okay, one thing I'd like to add to that, you had great arm position, but we need to get a little bit more rising action in between, okay? So it's perfect to be sitting down low right here, but when you catch up to the red line, we're gonna get back up. Because later on, we're gonna need that for our pattern, okay? We're gonna be adding a cross. So let's try that one more time, focusing on the bending and rising, okay? Go ahead. Bend. And rise. Good. Bend. Rise. Nice. Good. Perfect. Come on back. That was very good focusing on arm position. And you did much better with the rising action there, okay? So this time I would like to try that with the actual inside edges. Does that sound like a good idea? I think so. So let's come on over here. And we're gonna be doing inside edge together, okay? So I'll do it first, then you can follow after, okay? So inside edge, together. Inside edge, together. Inside edge, together. So once I get my feet together, I'm gonna rise back up into my proper position so I can set my arms up again, okay? Go ahead, let's see that. Arms, good. Nice rise. Inside, up. Number 5, rise up. Feet together. Okay. Let's come on down here. That was a good start. I can see you're getting a little bit tired in your back, aren't you? Yeah. Okay, well, we're almost done here. I'm getting the pattern. That was the fun part. I'll get motivated, okay? So what we're going to do now is bring back our friend, our Mr. Elastic combo here. And we're going to use him to help remind us of our arm position while we're focusing on our core, okay? Sometimes it's tough to do both at the same time. So if we have a little bit of help, I think it'll be good. So let's hold on to our elastic here. We'll do our inside edge, rise together. Our arms will already be stretched together. Okay, keep going. Let me see that. Inside, together, up. Remember to bring that front arm forward. There we go. Good. This arm forward. Remember, there we go. Good. Okay, so come on over here. If I'm skating on this side, which arm should be in front? On this one. That's it. Very good. My left arm should be in front. We did get a little bit swinging there. I couldn't tell which arm was in front, but that's okay. That's a good start, okay? I think when we add the cross cut into this part, it'll make you feel more comfortable putting your arms this way, right? So you know which way around the circle. Okay, I think I'm ready to show you with the cross cut in the pattern, okay? So just stay right here and I'll give you a little example. There you go. Step just like usual. A little cross cut in between before we move to the next one. So that is where our rise was, okay? There, cross cut, rise, and step to the next one. We'll be able to get a lot of power from this cross cut, okay? Why don't you try that one out? Cross cut, good power. Cross cut, step. Good. That was much better. I think I'd like to see that one more time. Just focusing a little bit on those arms again, but you did have fabulous power in this undercut in that cross cut, okay? So let's do that one more time. Cross cut, step. Cross. Oh, that's okay. Wanna come do it again? Yeah. So much to think about, right? Okay, let's do that one more time. So cross, inside edge, cross, cut, step. Cross, cut, step. Much better. Awesome, come on in. I think we're ready to put it all together. Are you excited? No. I'm excited for this.
I'm not. No.
Oh, it's an awesome warm-up, right? Yeah, you can tell it. Okay, so let's put this all together. You can follow me for this one. We'll start at the same spot as last time, so keep it easy, right?
Yeah.
So follow me. We'll do this together. So let's come at it straight. Right arm in front, hips underneath us for nice cross cuts. And now we're gonna start the pattern. So inside, cross over, inside. Good. Inside. Okay, let's start that cross cut pattern again. That's all right, we can stop for that one. Okay. No, it's all good. I understand. So would you like to do that one more time by yourself? Do you think you can do it?
Probably yes.
So maybe for a half a round, and then we'll talk about what we can do to fix it, okay? You would like to try the full round? Okay, perfect.
I never do that.
Okay, no, you're a good one. You're a fighter. I love that. Okay, let's go the full round and I'll help you out, okay? So go ahead. Yeah, you can go straight on it.
You can go. Count on me. Count on me.
And let's go cross over. Remember, hips nice underneath you. Good, undercut. Cross over. Let's start that pattern now. Inside edge. Good. Nice arm position. That's getting better. Inside. Okay, let's try and hold our core a little bit stronger now around the edge here. So let's try and match those hips up. Good. And now continue. Good. Awesome. Okay, let's head back over here. That was really good work today. I'm so proud of you for fighting through that. Okay, so just before you go, I'd like to remind you of a few little things. One was keeping our core tight. We got a little bit loose there near the end, but I'm just going to continue stroking that log. And remember keeping our arms following the circles. You did much better that last, remembering that. So when we come on the ice for our practice, I'd like to see about 2 laps of that to get us nice and warmed up and remembering our body, okay? You did awesome today. Thank you so much, okay? Thank you. Big long. You fought through it. I'm